It was a normal day in the Smith house. Baker Sue is baking cookies for herself and her family.
Are we rolling? Why do I like making cookies? That's a really big question. See, I love making cookies. I find the process of making cookies to be quite soothing. Yeah! This recipe was passed down to me from my mother, who got it from her mother, who got it from her mother.
What started out as a normal baking session turned quite dark when things went bump in the night.
I never would have guessed what happened next. I mean, this is the kind of stuff you see in movies. This doesn't happen to me. I mean, how could this happen to me?
The film crew came in with intent to film a day in the life of someone making cookies. However, the innocent and rather dull story quickly grew dark. In the night, someone stole the freshly baked cookies. One of the crew's cameramen left their camera on overnight. There was so much footage and memory wasted, so we fired him. This curse turned out to be a blessing, as tragedy struck the Smith family late that night. The incompetent, idiotic, imbecile of a cameraman caught each second of the heinous crime on their camera. We rehired him as a way of saying thank you. After reviewing the footage, I made the decision to go ahead and hire a professional private investigator on behalf of Baker Sue.
I've been called here to investigate approximately 13 cookies that were stolen last night. In my immediate assessment, I believe that these crimes happened right here in this here household. There seems to be no evidence of forced entry. I have to break it to you, but the crimes happened in this household.
No! No! Did one of you guys steal my cookies? Cookies are meant to be
Each member of the family had a motive. Boomquifa fought with Baker Sue just 12 days prior to the cookie thievery. Keith got a bad grade on an English test the day of the cookie thievery. And Megan, nicknamed Stealing Megan, loves cookies and stealing.
I will be conducting several thorough interviews with the suspects until justice is served.
Are the handcuffs really necessary?
I'll be asking the questions around here. Where were you on January the 3rd when the cookies were stolen?
I was asleep in bed.
Aha! How did you know the cookies were stolen that night?
Shouted at us earlier.
I did no such thing. Last night, at approximately 1:35 a.m., one of you hooligan tricksters stole cookies from this here cookie jar right here. And I will be finding out which one of you hooligans did it. I can sniff out crime like a police officer.
No, you definitely did. You sniffed him like a dog.
I was making a point. I can sniff out crime like a dog. I will put you behind bars, young lady.
You beat you behind bars, young lady. Yeah, right. You can't even dress yourself.
I don't know what you're referring to. I'm a professional private investigator, aka PPI. You right here? What are you laughing at? Alright, smart guy. Since you know so much, what do you know about last night,
I don't know what to tell you. I was asleep.
It was at this point that I started to question the qualifications this P.I. Claude had.
I know who I must interview next. Gaith! Tell me, Keith, does this photo mean anything to you? Hey! I repeat, does this photo mean anything to you, boy?
Of course, that's my mom's cookie jar, the one that the cookie thieves stole the cookies from.
I love having you guys here. I'm actually planning on using your fridge for my Instagram and my YouTube.
Tell us a bit about yourself.
I love Starbucks. I have 1,035 followers on Instagram. I love being on camera. I'm going to be an influencer to get noticed.
hopefully this documentary can do that for me. You guys are very talented. Once I blow up, I'll probably hire you.
I didn't do it.
I'll be the judge of that. Cookie crumbs. You like cookies, huh?
Cookies? Of course I like cookies.
Liking cookies isn't a crime. Stealing them, now that's a crime. Look, I get it. It was late at night. Fresh smell of cookies. You were hungry, weren't you?
Look, man, I didn't do it. You can't hold me here. Get me out of these cuffs.
Look, man, I know you're right. I can keep you in here for as long as I'll please.
You're not even a cop. You're just a terrible private investigator.
All right, that's a low blow, all right? I like to see you do what I do.
I initially found the private investigator's methods unorthodox, so I made the decision to do some research, and after a quick Google search, I do not in fact think this man is a real private investigator.
It's all coming together. You see, initially I thought it was Don Quifa, but because she was so disagreeable. But after interviewing all the suspects, none of them were to blame. They were all too obvious. And after my many years of me being an extensive PI, Claude, it's obvious that the obvious answer is never the right one. The real culprit, Scott. Scott. What name is your kid, Scott? I've been wondering, why is your name Scott, boy?
My parents wanted a boy.
Alright. How do you plead?
Not guilty.
You got me there. It was Megan!